Like many people back in 2018, Julie Shamish was unfamiliar with fentanyl, but that all changed when her son Tyler died after ingesting a drug laced with fentanyl.
Unfortunately, that was 4 years ago, and unfortunately, I think you wouldn't be able to find a family in America that doesn't know someone that died from fentanyl poisoning.
After her son passed away, Shamish became an anti-drug advocate. She, along with her family, started the Drug Awareness Foundation to educate people of the dangers of fentanyl. Shamish then met with Dr. Ronit Lev, an ER doctor and addiction specialist. She was at the time trying to pass a law to add fentanyl testing in hospitals.
We discovered a gap, a very big gap. We were not testing for fentanyl in our drug screens in hospitals.
Lev advocated for Senate Bill 864, also known as Tyler's Law. It requires hospitals to test for fentanyl during urine drug screenings. Governor Gavin Newsom signed the bill into law in August. But at the time mentioned, she was unsuccessful in finding a sponsor. Shamish then set out contacting different senators until Senator Melissa Melendez sponsored the bill.
So I did not know anything about getting a bill passed. I was a stay-at-home mom. Before that, I was an elementary school teacher, and I probably didn't pay attention enough in 10th grade civics class, but I learned quickly.
Another gap Lev discovered was that doctors may not know that fentanyl requires an additional test compared to regular opioids.
We later found out that the hospital's drug test does not test for fentanyl because fentanyl is a synthetic opioid, and they're just testing for like natural opioids like heroin and things like that. So after that happened, I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't want this to happen to another family.
The CDC describes fentanyl as being 50 times stronger than heroin and 100 times stronger than morphine. According to the U.S. Drug Enforcement Administration, it is the leading cause of death in the U.S. for the ages between 18 to 24. Fentanyl can be found in different kinds of drugs, with some people being unaware of it.
One little mistake can be fatal because there is no safe drug supply. There has been, heroin has fentanyl in it, methamphetamine has fentanyl in it. Counterfeit pills of Xanax, Percocet, hydrocodone, Adderall, Viagra, that's had fentanyl in it. Even cases of marijuana with fentanyl in it.
Don't think, not my child. Those are the 3 most dangerous words you can say. And for nowadays, so many kids are dying that are trying drugs for the first time. I think the most important thing is start talking to your kids when they're young, that you never take any drugs that are not prescribed to you, and you just can't experiment. Those days are long gone. One pill will kill you.
The cost to hospitals to test for fentanyl is only 75 cents per test. SB 864 will go into effect January 1st, 2023. As for Shamish, she would like to have a similar law in every state and is looking for a sponsor to have it go nationally. Jackie Rios, NTD News, California.